Take me to the first financing of SCVNGR. Obviously, you're a young entrepreneur. Were you part of Y Combinator or Techstars? I mean, you dropped out of Princeton. So obviously you come from, I'm going to guess, a wealthy family. Did Daddy give you $1 million to start this? What happened?
So I did drop out of Princeton.
Okay.
I've been doing startups since I was 12. I founded my first company. Back then it failed gloriously. But my second company called Postcard Tech, which I founded with about $1,000 that I'd actually made off of doing what I would call a high-tech lemonade stand in Boston. I got the permits to do it on Newbury Street and bought water for 15 cents and sold them for $3 and made like $300 or $400 a day. It was pretty good. My second company, we set up a factory started producing things in Hong Kong. We made CD postcards, went really well, set up a proper factory there of 8 people, shipped them to Boston. That was never a big company, but it made a ton of money. And so when I went to Princeton, I pitched this to the business plan competition. They gave us $5,000. I started financing it out of the profits from the last company, and then got accepted into something which is like Y Combinator, but it's called Dream It Ventures, based in Philadelphia. And they gave us $35,000 and space to hang out in the summer, and said, hey, you've got 3 months. Don't leave, don't sleep, don't eat anything but ramen noodles. Build something great, and if you work hard enough, perhaps someone will be lucky enough to give you a lot of money. And luckily that happened.
How do you think you wound up becoming so entrepreneurial at such a young age? Is your dad a maniacal entrepreneur?
So my dad is an entrepreneur. He's in the biotech space, which is a very rough space to be an entrepreneur in, just because of the, I get very impatient when I have to wait 10 minutes, during a server push, or have to, wait for some new release of some software to come out there. They've got sort of 10-year approval cycles, which he's much more patient than I am. And my mom is an SVP of finance at what is now Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, but I think was at some point Citigroup Smith Barney. And so she sort of had me balancing my checkbook since I was 5, and my dad has always been entrepreneurial and has just sort of put forth this idea that you figure things out, and I think that's where I got it from.
You've been watching This Week in Startups. To watch the full episode, click here. To check out some other shows from This Week In, click here.